the PB&J, the Elvis, the Fluffernutter. These are just 3 of countless classic sandwiches featuring peanut butter and bread. So today we're gonna be eating 15 different versions of the peanut butter sandwich and determining which we think is best.
Now for round 1, we're gonna kick things off with the most popular peanut butter and jelly options, of which we have grape, strawberry, and raspberry.
But I say before we get into that, maybe we set an actual baseline with just a straight up peanut butter sandwich, because there's nothing wrong with just peanut butter on bread.
No, wouldn't that be a good idea? So here's just classic, just peanut butter sandwich, peanut butter and bread, which has never been a go-to for me. Let's give it a shot. There's a reason why that doesn't work for me, and because it's just dry. It just sucks all the moisture right out of your mouth.
The reason it is working for me is the fact that it's quite savorable. But the thing that jam does well is it helps kind of, I don't know, moisten the whole experience.
Yeah, so here we've got we're gonna start off with the grape option. But the thing about the peanut butter for me is that you have to have a drink for it. You know, you can't just eat a peanut butter sandwich.
Great.
So much better. The moisture from the grape is helping cut through the peanut butter, is helping break it down.
And the acidity.
Yeah, but it's also adding a ton of flavor. I absolutely love the classic combination of peanut butter and jelly.
You can't go wrong.
And grape jelly. Now let's move on to strawberry. This is what we grew up with.
Yeah.
We love strawberry jam.
I ate far more strawberry and peanut butter sandwiches than I did grape jam.
Yes.
Is the grape better? You know, there's something so nostalgic behind the strawberry and peanut butter combo, but I think that the grape is the OG for a reason.
It might be better than the strawberry. I learned something here today because I totally thought that strawberry was better than grape.
I'm going grape.
All right, let's try raspberry. That one's okay. Not as good as the other two.
I enjoyed it, but I agree. We're going grape, strawberry, raspberry for that round.
Yep.
But next round being some popular spreads. We've got Nutella, we've got Fluff, the classic marshmallow, classic Fluffernutter, and then we also are going to try peanut butter and Biscoff paired together, which I don't know if that's a thing, but it's going to be tried regardless.
Where are we starting with this?
Let's start maybe with Nutella.
Okay. All right, I'll show them this one. Everybody loves this one. Nutella and peanut butter sandwich is not really something that we've ever really done.
No. And also, we did put these into bags, just if anybody's wondering, because we have had a lot of stale bread on the channel in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not doing that today.
I'm not running any risks.
All right, so we're starting with Nutella.
Let's do it. I put a lot of Nutella on there, huh?
Nutella is something that has been growing on me more and more.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that we've said a number of times that we thought it was an overrated spread. Recently, again, it has been growing on me,
yes.
But I feel like it takes a lot for something to overpower peanut butter, and I think it does in that application.
Yeah, it's a similar problem to me for just regular peanut butter sandwich, where it is just very thick and there's nothing like relieving it, but I actually like it more than the regular peanut butter sandwich.
Biscoff.
I'll tell you what, I am far more of a Biscoff fan than I am a Nutella fan. I don't love Nutella, I love Biscoff. But as a peanut butter sandwich, Nutella is better.
I absolutely agree. Now, unlike the Fluffernutter, which we are about to go to, I don't think Biscoff is a popular combination or pairing on a peanut butter sandwich, but it was a fun try, but I feel like it makes more sense as a replacement for peanut butter.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Now check out, this is the classic Fluffernutter. I know that a lot of people have had it, but I can't believe that not everyone has had it.
Yeah.
I think I just watched a Good Mythical Morty video and Link said, I've never had a Fluffernutter.
A Fluffernutter.
I don't know if I've had one of these. That's good though.
Insane. Peanut butter, marshmallow, fluff, white bread, you can't go wrong. Let's give it a shot.
That crushes both of the two that preceded it.
That might be an S-tier peanut butter sandwich, man.
I'm thinking so.
Right now, the grape and those are going head to head right now.
Absolutely.
The other ones did not hold a match to that one. Let's move on to some savory options. That sounds kind of funny, but a classic combination, surprisingly, for a peanut butter sandwich is bacon. You can find that very often, but then we also brought American cheese because a grilled cheese with peanut butter is a popular pairing. And then we decided to give one more a shot, which is cream cheese.
Yeah, we just figured we'd try the cream cheese on it. Now, apparently, this American cheese one is a thing. I had never heard of it until looking it up on the internet because we wanted to make sure that we hit 15 for this video. And apparently that's something that people really enjoy is the American cheese with peanut butter.
So you better believe we're gonna give that a shot. I say we start with the American cheese.
Okay. Now again, I think that this would typically be grilled and made like a grilled cheese, but that would kind of give it like an unfair advantage, being the fact that it'd probably be grilled in butter and it'd be all melty and stuff. So we're just, I guess we're just gonna try it.
Let's see if it's any good.
That satisfies some weird little fat kid like thing in me, but I know it's not great. I'm going with like, it's probably like D tier. It's not F tier. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's just a little bit strange, but again, there's something about it that I enjoy.
It's not gross. So like you said, it's not an F tier item. Is it something I would encourage anyone to go try? No.
Maybe as a grilled cheese, I guess we're gonna have to try that someday.
Let's try another cheese.
Yeah, so we've brought our beloved Philadelphia cream cheese. If you haven't seen our trying every Philadelphia flavor video, you've got to go watch that. I'm surprised that we actually didn't get this confused with the Fluffernutter though, because it looks exactly the same. That's pretty low on the list.
I'm not mad about it.
No, I think I like the American cheese more though, personally.
Wow. For me, would I go for a different flavor of Philadelphia? Yes, maybe like the brown sugar and cinnamon, or the honey and pecan, or maybe even strawberry cream cheese and peanut butter. But we wanted to give, just like the standard cream cheese, something that most people would have in their refrigerator, a chance. And it doesn't, it isn't bad. The one thing that it could use is more sweetness.
Yes, it's an interestingly savory and salty kind of treat, because like usually like the grape is like making it sweeter, or like the Nutella or something is making the peanut butter sweeter, but peanut butter on its own is not very sweet. And then having the unsweetened Philadelphia, it's surprisingly interesting. But here we've got the bacon, so we're adding like the salt, you know, the classic salt and peanut butter.
The salt, the crisp, the little bit of smokiness.
Let's give it a shot. That works so incredibly well. I'm putting that pretty high on the list. That is a really, really good sandwich.
That's an A tier sandwich.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's holding up with the marshmallow fluff and the grape.
No.
But it's high on the list.
It's definitely not S tier, but it is a fantastic sandwich. I would be making that again, no doubt.
Well, let's move on to some other very popular options, being the banana peanut butter sandwich.
Yes, we've got banana peanut butter, we've got honey, and then we decided we'd give another one a chance, because I don't think this is really a thing, but I know that people put honey and peanut butter on sandwiches, but I've also had very many maple peanut butters before. And so we decided we'd put maple syrup and peanut butter on a sandwich. And so yeah, we've got the honey, we've got the maple syrup, and then we've got the classic banana.
Now we do know that banana, bacon, and peanut butter is a popular sandwich as well, but we're doing only one pairing for every sandwich.
Yes.
To give everything a very even chance, so you're not getting even more textures and even more flavors happening.
Yeah. Really even playing field. Like, what's like the best one ingredient to put with peanut butter and white bread? All right, so here's your maple syrup.
This one looks funky, man.
I know, the maple syrup just went straight through the bread. All right, where are we starting here?
I don't know, honey?
All right, let's do honey. All right, so here's the honey. I put a hefty amount of honey. I wanted to make sure that we could taste it. Dude, yes. I'm not typically a honey fan. Neither of us are big honey guys. That is unbelievable. It almost like candied the bread, and then just like the way that honey works with peanut butter is so great. I like that way more than I thought. I think that might be S tier.
Okay, I have had honey peanut butters before. I'm always very fine, like neutral on them. And like Nate said, I'm not crazy about honey, to the point where I've never had a honey peanut butter sandwich. And now I can't believe that I've never had a honey peanut butter sandwich.
I feel like honey would be a great addition to a lot of the other ones. Like it would be a great addition to like the bacon one or something.
Yeah.
Or even the banana one.
Yeah.
Wow.
As of right now. So we plan on going back to maybe the final few, maybe our top picks at the very end of the video, and determining which we think is the best base out of the top 3. As of right now, the honey is coming to that trio.
Yeah, that is unbelievable. I cannot believe, like, everyone's probably just like so, like, these guys are idiots. They've never had a honey peanut butter sandwich and they're freaking out.
In our defense, we did not research the typical ratio of honey to peanut butter, and in true Takedown Twins fashion, went quite heavy on the honey. It was also Aunt Sue's raw and unfiltered wildflower honey, and made on Martin's potato bread. That's the recipe. Do you want to do the maple before we go on to the classic banana?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna show them what happened with this thing. Just pardon like the touch of jam that ended up on it. But it just literally just soaked straight through the bread.
Yeah, I feel like the right approach to this one would have been mixing the maple with the peanut butter, but everything's just going on the sandwich as a duo. Yes. Let's give it a shot.
Anyone who likes French toast would love that. That's awesome.
The flavor is working so well. The texture, you've got to like wet bread.
Yeah.
Fortunately for us, we don't mind wet bread.
No, not at all. I actually really like it. I can't put it high on the list. It's probably like, what, like a B or a C or something. But it was a fun try for sure.
If you mixed the peanut butter and the maple syrup together and then put it on the sandwich, I think it would go higher on the tier list, but that's not what we tried today.
And that would just be like, what, maple peanut butter.
Exactly.
A maple peanut butter sandwich. All right, let's try the banana. I'll tell you what, I'm a little disappointed. I don't like it as much as I thought I did next to the other sandwiches. When it comes to what I grew up with, it was strawberry jam and peanut butter, and it was banana and peanut butter. Those were the two sandwiches I was always eating. And so I thought that was gonna come higher on the list, but it doesn't live up to a lot of the other options.
For me, I think it's a tried and true. There's nothing wrong with it. That's a nice ripe banana too. I think it's a good sandwich. The biggest takeaway from this round is that I cannot believe that doesn't even touch the honey.
No, not even close. All right, what's next? Oh, actually, no, I know what's next. The last thing is going to be video leftovers. We decided that if you've seen all of our recent videos, you will recognize every single one of these ingredients. So as of last week, we were left with Cinnamon Toast Crunch frosting, we were left with chocolate chip cookie dough, edible chocolate chip cookie dough, and then we have some honey roasted almonds from a video a few weeks back. So we figured all of those would work with peanut butter on white bread, and so why not just give it a shot?
We'll let you know if these pairings deserve to be within the elite or if they are not popular for a reason.
All right, so what do you got over there?
That's the honey roasted almonds, which, by the way, our Blue Diamond almond video was a tragedy of a performer in terms of how many views it got. But that video was awesome. So if you have not watched our Blue Diamond almond video, I would highly encourage you to go watch it and see where did the honey roasted land on that list.
Yes. That was a really fun video to film. It was a really fun video to edit. We would love if you checked it out. Okay, now where do you want to start here?
I think maybe let's start with that honey roasted to get some texture in the game, because we're going creamy peanut butter for all these sandwiches. And this kind of makes for a crunchy nut spread situation.
Yeah, almost like the bacon added the texture to the game, and it was fun. And we just found out that honey apparently is amazing on a peanut butter sandwich. Here's what I've got to say about it. It's almost just undistinguishable crunch, and so just get crunchy peanut butter.
Yeah, it's not doing enough for the experience. I'm gonna leave the honey roasted almonds as not an elite peanut butter sandwich.
But if they're laying around and you only got smooth peanut butter, it can't be bad, right?
Going to cookie dough?
Sounds good to me, I guess so. I just picked it up.
Nestle chocolate chip cookie dough and peanut butter sandwich. Never seen it done. Have a good feeling about it.
Yep.
I feel like this isn't even fair.
That hits so unbelievably hard. I don't want to put it in S tier, but I think it goes in S tier.
It's going beside a lot of traditional peanut butter sandwich options. And I'm here to tell you, We've got to rewrite the peanut butter sandwich game.
If you're willing to eat a Fluffernutter, you know, Fluffernutter, you're just adding sugar, marshmallow sugar to peanut butter. If you're eating a Fluffernutter for lunch, why not eat a cookie dough peanut butter sandwich, right?
Yep. I'm going to advocate for it. I'm here for it. We might need to get more experimental with these peanut butter sandwiches in another video at some point.
Yeah, now this is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch frosting from last week's video, and that should be fun. I don't think I could possibly like that more than I do.
I think it's great. I don't think that it holds up next to the cookie dough.
I personally like it more.
Oh no! Okay, so the final 5 contenders are Cinnamon Toast Crunch frosting, chocolate chip cookie dough, marshmallow fluff, honey, and the original grape jelly.
Yes.
I say we do them in that order.
All right, sounds good. So starting off right where we ended with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch frosting and the cookie dough. Let's do it. Between the two, I'm sticking with my answer, Cinnamon Toast Crunch frosting. The little bit of cinnamon to the peanut butter is really nice, but the little bit of crunchy bits from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch stuff is really great. I just love it.
They're both getting the additional texture, one from the mini chocolate chips and the other from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm sticking with my cookie dough, so I think we're just gonna have to move on to the Fluffernutter.
All right, let's try it. Between the three, I'm putting that at the bottom. I prefer both the others over the Fluffernutter. I can't believe it.
I am heartbroken at the fact that the actual Fluffernutter, the Fluffernutter sandwich, is coming beneath those two. I don't want to admit it, but it's just how it is. Now let's give the honey and the grape jam their final chances and figure out this top 3.
Before we get to that, I must say, if you're making a peanut butter and jelly, just make it on white bread. We ran out of white bread and now we're having it on wheat. It's just not as good. I know where I'm at.
I am shocked. Let me just preface this with I am shocked by what I believe to be the final 3.
Yep, same.
First, do we want to pick a last place, 5th place out of those?
Fluffernutter.
I agree. So I think that we move Fluffernutter to the first of A tier.
I can't believe it. I thought Fluffernutter was an S tier sandwich, but next to the others, it goes in A tier for sure.
Yeah, we can't have 5 items out of a 15-item video in S tier.
That's just embarrassing.
It's unacceptable. For 4th place, let's say which one we think gets in 4th place.
On the count of 3?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, cookie
Cinnamon
dough.
Toast frosting.
All right, so we're gonna have to disagree on that one.
But that does mean, if we're gonna disagree on that those are linked for 3rd place.
I would really like to have the same opinion on number 1 and number 2.
Okay, so 3rd place is Cinnamon Toast Crunch frosting and Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookie dough.
Yes.
Number 2, let's say on the count of 3.
3, 2, 1, honey.
Yes! I can't believe it. Honey, I never would have imagined would take 2nd place, which does mean that the number 1 peanut butter sandwich is the classic grape jelly.
I imagine there's going to be a few people that are pretty mad we made them watch a 20-minute video to find out that the classic grape peanut butter and jelly is the best peanut butter sandwich.